I am 86 years old, and there are mornings when I wake up already tired, not from the night, but from the simple fact that I am still here, and most of what mattered has already happened. I don't say that with bitterness. I say it because it is true, and at this age, truth is easier to say than comfort. My body wakes before my mind is ready. My knees decide the pace of the day. My hands remind me of every year I've lived. There is a mirror in the bathroom I no longer look into for long. I know what I will see, and I don't need the reminder. At this stage of life, time no longer feels like something you use. It feels like something you watch run out. I am not afraid of dying in the dramatic way people imagine. What weighs on me is how quietly everything that mattered slipped past while I was busy believing there would be another chance to notice it properly. That is the truth I wish I had faced earlier. I live alone now. The house is smaller than the one I raised my family in, but it still feels too big. There are rooms that exist only to collect silence. I keep them clean, though no one comes. Old habits don't leave easily. Some days I sit at the kitchen table longer than necessary just to hear a human sound when I move a cup or pull out a chair. It reminds me that I am still part of the physical world, even if most days pass without conversation. I am aware of my age and everything I do. Walking is deliberate. Sitting down requires planning. Getting up requires resolve. Nothing is automatic anymore. When you are young, your body carries you without asking for attention. When you are old, it demands attention for every small thing. It slows you down enough to notice what you didn't before. I wish slowing down had come earlier. In my 20s, I thought life was something you built by stacking the right decisions. Education, work, marriage, stability. I wasn't chasing wealth or recognition. I was chasing the feeling of having done things correctly. I had a job that asked a lot of me, and I gave it what it wanted. Long hours, reliability, the kind of consistency that makes other people comfortable depending on you. I was proud of that. I liked being the one people counted on. I met my wife when I was still convinced that effort was the same thing as care. She was kind in a quiet way. She noticed things. She remembered birthdays. She asked questions that didn't have obvious answers. I admired her steadiness, though I didn't have the language for that at the time. We married without spectacle, a small ceremony, family in folding chairs, photographs that now live in a box I rarely open. We looked serious in those pictures, hopeful, but already focused on what came next. I told myself love was proven by endurance, by staying, by not leaving. I didn't understand then how much of love lives in attention. Our early years were full of movement, new responsibilities, new routines. Children arrived and rearranged everything. Days became lists, nights became brief. I learned how to function on little sleep and constant obligation. I thought that was maturity. There were moments when my wife would try to talk to me about how she felt. Not dramatically, just small openings, comments made while washing dishes or folding laundry. I often answered with solutions instead of listening. I believed that if I fixed the surface problem, the feeling underneath would take care of itself. I didn't know that feelings ignored don't disappear. They just go quiet. In my 30s and 40s, life felt full in a way that disguised what was missing. There were schedules to manage, bills to pay, children to guide. The days ended with exhaustion that felt earned. I mistook exhaustion for fulfillment. I missed birthdays. Not completely. I was there, but distracted. I attended events in body and left early in mind. I promised conversations later, became my favorite word. Friends stopped calling as often. I assumed it was mutual. Family gatherings thinned out. I told myself that was normal. Everyone was busy. I never asked whether busy was becoming permanent distance. Nothing collapsed. That is important to say. There was no explosion, no betrayal, no moment where everything clearly went wrong. Things simply narrowed. Our marriage became efficient, cooperative. We shared responsibilities and history, but not much curiosity anymore. We knew what the other would say, so we stopped asking. I believed this was the natural shape of a long life together. When I think back now, what hurts is not that I worked hard. It's that I treated time as if it were elastic, as if it would stretch to accommodate whatever I postponed. The accumulating cost was invisible while it was happening. It showed up in small absences, conversations that never happened, affection that became assumed instead of expressed, silence that settled in slowly enough to feel normal. Then came the illness. At first, it seemed manageable. Fatigue, doctor visits, adjustments. We told ourselves we had caught it early. We believed there would be time to adapt. Time did not cooperate. In the years since, loneliness has taken on different shapes. Sometimes it's sharp. Sometimes it's dull. Sometimes it's just the absence of being known. I still see my children. They have their own lives now. They are kind to me, respectful. But there is a distance that comes from years of not fully sharing yourself. They know me as reliable, responsible, steady. There are parts of me they never met. The truth I wish I had faced earlier is that being needed is not the same as being close, and being productive is not the same as being present. I thought achievement would settle something inside me, that once I reached a certain point, I would feel complete. That feeling never arrived. What arrived instead was old age and the clarity that comes with having no more illusions about time. If you are listening to this, I am not offering advice. I am not telling you what to do. I am only telling you what it feels like to look back and realize that the most important parts of life were quiet, ordinary, and easy to miss. I thought life would announce its important moments. It does not. They pass disguised as routine. Now my days are simple. I eat slowly. I rest often. I notice things I once rushed past. Light on the wall, the sound of wind outside the window, my own breathing in the quiet. I am grateful for what I had. Truly, but gratitude does not erase regret. They exist together, whether you want them to or not. I am less remembered than I once imagined I would be. That used to trouble me. Now it feels like another truth to accept. Most lives do not leave echoes. They leave impressions on a few people, and then they fade. At 86, acceptance is not a feeling. It is a practice. I accept that I cannot reclaim what I postponed. I accept that understanding something too late does not undo it. I accept that my remaining time is limited and quiet. If there is anything I wish I had known earlier, it is simply this: life is not lived in milestones. It is lived in attention. I am 86 years old. This is the truth I wish I had faced earlier.